Point very, very well. There is no deal that gets done that can't pass the House of Representatives and be signed into law by the President. This is a conversation that needs to happen. It's been 90 days since President Biden has made any effort to reach out to Speaker McCarthy. Speaker McCarthy has been available, continues to be available, and now has a product or a result to act on. And the President's position, the Democrats' position of not negotiating is not sustainable. And the other thing that's not sustainable is our national debt. If you look at what's happened just in the last decade or so, in 2010, interest on the debt was just a little bit under $200 billion a year. In 2022, it's $475 billion a year, a 142% increase. And the Committee for Responsible Budget tells us that out of every dollar of the debt for the next 10 years, 50 cents out of every dollar of the debt will be used for nothing more than to pay interest on the debt. This has got to be dealt with. Senator Schumer has said that, he wants to put there's votes for a clean debt limit. I don't know where he's getting his information, because there aren't the votes for a clean debt limit. What we do know is that in 7 of the last 10 negotiations on the debt limit, there have been budgetary reforms. So 70% of the time the debt limit gets lifted, there has been a discussion, conversation around, and a negotiation about budgetary and policy reforms. That's what needs to happen this time. And that's supported by the American people. Polls show that 65% of the American people believe that you shouldn't raise the debt limit without doing something about the debt. And so that's where the American people are, and clearly that's where we are. And I just hope that in the next few days, hopefully by the time when this meeting happens on May 9th, we can see serious and real progress, or else the administration will be the first administration ever to have to deal with a default on the debt, because a clean debt limit is not going to happen. And I think they need to understand that, get serious about sitting down at the table. And if the X date actually is June 1, that brings an additional sense of urgency to this situation. We need to get there, and hopefully the administration will finally pick up the ball.
Good afternoon, friends. There is a new update on stimulus checks. There are now 5 states that will be sending out direct payments to eligible Americans this month of May. But even if you do not reside in one of these states, you may still qualify for a one-time rebate check from the federal government. My dearest friends, it's important to know that you will need to take action in order to claim some of these payments. So please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for more details. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing more winners for the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway. My dearest friends, if you'd like to enter the weekly giveaways, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances, my friends, of winning the giveaways. Several states have sent money to eligible residents over the past year to help them fight the high cost of goods and inflation. Although most states have already sent out payments, it is possible that some individuals may not have received the payment despite being eligible. So now, several states have confirmed that they will continue to give out checks to their residents this month, with the highest amount being $1,500 for New Jersey homeowners. California, Georgia, Colorado, New Jersey, and Massachusetts are sending out stimulus checks to their residents in May. The checks range from $250 to $1,500. Eligible California residents in Sonoma County can expect their monthly $500 stimulus checks to arrive in their bank accounts on May 17th. According to the Sonoma County Administrator's Office, the Pathway to Income Equity Pilot Program selected 305 applicants. To be eligible, applicants had to have at least one child under 6 years old, be affected in some way by the crisis, and have a household income of no more than 185% above the federal poverty level. The first payment was issued in March. Also, Georgia residents who filed their individual income tax return for tax year 2021 and tax year 2022 by April 18, 2023, can expect to receive a check ranging from $250 for single filers or married filers filing separately to $500 for residents who are married and file joint returns. Residents who file as head of household will receive $375. Georgia state officials say that you can check the status of your check online. Also, it has been announced that some Colorado residents will receive a relief check. This is part of the food tax rebate program. If you are from Boulder, Colorado, and had an annual income of $43,900 for individuals and $62,700 for a family of four, you may be eligible for a one-time payment between $99 and $302. The deadline to claim this relief is June 30th, 2023. Then in the state of Massachusetts, residents of the city of Chelsea who receive money from the city's food and utility subsidy program will receive their next and final payment in about 2 weeks. The payments range from $200 to $400 and will go to households on May 15th. The funds disbursed through the Chelsea Eats program are meant to subsidize food and utility costs. A Chelsea City spokesperson told reporters that the money is loaded onto debit cards, which were issued to recipients in early March. And lastly, homeowners in the state of New Jersey will receive stipends of up to $1,500 for those who make up to $150,000 a year. Homeowners who make between $150,000 and $250,000 will receive a stimulus check of $1,000. Also, renters can receive a stipend of $450 if they do not make more than $150,000 annually. According to Yahoo News, New Jersey's funds will go out no later than the end of May. Friends, for those of you that do not reside in those 5 states, there is a great chance you can claim a refund check from the Internal Revenue Service. The IRS announced that it has $1.5 billion in unclaimed tax refunds belonging to about 1.5 million Americans who didn't file their tax returns in 2019. That's an average of about $1,000 apiece, with a median unclaimed refund of about $900. By law, the Internal Revenue Service keeps these unclaimed tax refunds for at least 3 years. The tax agency usually transfers the money to the U.S. Treasury Department after the April tax day deadline. However, since a crisis delayed the tax deadline in 2020 until July 15th, you now have until July 17, 2023 to claim any tax refund from 2019. There is no easy way for taxpayers to discover whether or not they are missing tax refund money from 2019. The only way to learn if the IRS is holding an old refund for you is to file a tax return for that year. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this afternoon. Thank you, dear friends, for being here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. All you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My dearest friends, the more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed day.